I'm your host, Tryneal Addison, and I want to introduce to you a brand new teen web series that's going to sweep the nation, which is called What Girls Think on First Run TV. Say, don't you think it's about time that us teens and young women had our own TV show to express our minds? Yeah? Well, that's exactly what we're here to do, every week just for you. We'll be hearing from teens all over the universe, from different cultures and all walks of life. We're going to find out what girls think about, from serious to entertaining topics. They always say it's a man's world. Forget that. We're going to show everyone that it's a woman's world. We want you to watch every week, communicate with us on the web, and you can even become a guest on this show. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay, I guess it's time for me to introduce to you the rest of the crew on What Girls Think. We're all connected by internet technology around the country. First, I'd like to introduce to you Abbie Emmons. Hey, Abbie.
Hello, my name is Abbie Emmons, and I'm representing Southern Ohio, Portsmouth, Ohio. And I cannot wait to tell you what I think.
Thanks, Abbie. We can't wait to hear what you think. Next up, Tweety.
Hey everyone, my name is Tweety Elitou. I'm 17. I'm from Philadelphia, and I can't wait to let you know what I'm thinking.
Thanks, Tweety. We can't wait to hear what you think. Next up, Sasha Marina.
Hi, my name is Sasha Marina. Hi, girls.
Can't wait to hear what you think, Sasha. Next up, Cassidy.
Hey guys, I'm Cassidy. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I can't wait to tell you what I think.
Thanks, Cassidy. We can't wait to hear what you think. And this week's guest is Miss Lauren Furs. Hey, Lauren.
Hey guys, I'm Lauren Furs, and I'm from Los Angeles, California. And I can't wait to tell you what I think.
Thanks, Lauren. We can't wait to hear what you think. The serious topic this week is overweight teens and the implications. Now, we all know that obesity is a big deal. I mean, obesity is at its epidemic level. It costs the entire country $150 billion a year, or 10% of all U.S. medical costs. That's a big deal. What do you think about that, Tweety?
I think because the United States is moving so fast, people tend to just eat. They don't really take in consideration what they're eating, how much they're eating and stuff, so which is leading to, obesity. So I think it's very important for people to really look into their stuff and turn around those labels and products and stuff to find out what you're eating.
What do you think about that, Cassidy?
1 of every 6 kids is obese, and a lot of parents, they'll just go through fast food restaurants and they don't even think about it. They'll just order it for their kids and they don't think about future implications it could have.
Exactly.
Because most people aren't really going to a fast food restaurant to get salad. So, obese children are more likely to be obese adults, which will lead to diabetes, even cancer. So I think it's something that parents really need to be aware of.
Exactly. Next up, Abbie Emmons.
I do think that this is a serious issue. I mean, the obesity rates have quadrupled in the past, 24 years from 1986 to 2000.
Yep.
I think people often overlook what it does to your physical health as much as your mental health, and it is a very pressing issue in today's society.
Thanks, Abbie. Hey, Sasha, what do you think on this subject?
Child obesity, it's sad. I think that parents are responsible for it. Yes. A lot of the cases you see that the parent or both of the parents are obese, and then you see the child is obese. Well, I think it's a parent's fault. So, it's something very serious because it's going to harm their child for the rest of their life if it's not treated on time.
Thanks, Sasha. Next up, Lauren Furs.
Hey guys, I think that it is definitely a serious topic. But there's ways, it doesn't matter what size you are, there's ways to go about it. Like if you are a confident person or if you have a great personality, it doesn't matter what you look like.
Exactly.
And there's exercise, trainers, if you eat smaller portions in a shorter amount of time. That's what I did. I ate every 2 hours, something small about fist size, and I went down 3 sizes.
That's very amazing.
In a matter of 2 weeks.
I love what you just said, Lauren. And for me, I guess this topic is very touchy-feely for me because seeing a lot of obese teenagers, which are, some of my friends and, some of my family members, it really does hurt me, and it's a really big touchy-feely topic for me. But knowing that obesity can also cause cancer or shorten your lifespan, I mean, that's a really big deal. And like you said, you can shorten up your meals or your plates and, give yourself smaller portions. You don't have to overeat because something tastes good. And I think a lot of people, get used to the taste of the food that they're eating. They're like, oh God, I want another plate and another plate. And they don't realize all that stuff that they're stuffing inside of themselves, which makes them bigger. So, I think just like Lauren said, you should, make your plates a little bit smaller. So try using smaller plates and, eating more, every 2 hours, and just try eating healthy and cut out McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell and all those fast food restaurants. And another problem is that parents are not cooking dinner anymore, because they're so busy working 2 jobs, so they just hit up McDonald's afterwards and get their kids something to eat, or go to Little Caesars and get a pizza, when really, okay, it may be fast for you and you got the kids taken care of, but really you're not taking care of their health. You're not making sure that they are getting what they need, the nutrients being put into their bodies. So I think a lot of parents need to look out for that as well. So does anybody else have anything else to say about this topic?
I think that teenagers, when they're confident individuals and they're happy in their skin, and if they are overweight, I don't think that they should take any, I don't think they should change anything if they're happy just the way they are. But I know that when I'm, heavier, because I have actually, in the past, couple months, I've lost, 16 pounds or whatever. And when I'm thinner, I'm more confident, I'm more outgoing, I'm more friendly, I'm more, I just feel like me. Yeah. So if you are completely comfortable in your skin, and if you are overweight, that's great. But I don't think that you should I think that you should be the best that you can be. And if you don't feel like you're the best that you can be when you are heavier, you should do something to fix it. But I want to respond to what she said too, Tryneal. Yeah, the parents are, fast food is an issue, and cutting out McDonald's. And yeah, in this day and age, everybody's super busy and they're not getting home until 9 o'clock at night. But the thing about fast food is they have now started providing the alternatives. And if they could press those healthier foods,
exactly,
rather than a Big Mac or whatever, and even if you got a little junior cheeseburger, people in the 60s and 70s, they always ate little cheeseburgers and little 8-ounce bottles of Coke, and they were fine. It's because our portion sizes are completely out of control.
That's definitely a big deal. Like I said before, portion sizes are, very much a big deal. And I also want to talk about what you said about feeling good in your skin. I don't want any teenagers to think that we're pressuring you or telling you that because you're, a few sizes bigger that something is wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. The bottom line is being healthy. That's when something becomes wrong with you. We want you to be healthy. We want you to feel great. When you're overweight, when you eat the wrong foods, lots of sugars, create toxins in your body, and you don't feel as good as you could be feeling if you, took a walk every day, 30-minute walk, or you exercised, or you ate a salad instead of those French fries because French fries turn right into sugar, or changing your bread from white to wheat. Those things can definitely change your life. It can make you feel better. You feel more confident. You look great. It can change you. So I want you to always feel confident. I want you to always love yourself, but make sure you're doing your part to take care of your body, because your body is the only body you're ever going to get. And you want to treat it like it is, like it's gold, it's the best thing. It's your life. If you don't have your body, if you don't have your life, you're dead. So you want to make sure that you are healthy. I want you to feel good. I want you to look good and stay confident and love yourself. Anybody else have anything else to say?
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
What we have to worry about too is, along with physical health, it is mental health too. And being overweight can take a huge toll on your mental health and how you feel about yourself. And that's actually a big issue too. From where I'm at in Southern Ohio, Scioto County was actually voted one of the most unhealthy counties in the country. So that's not something I'm very proud of. But if you aren't confident, there are so many ways to do it, but it's all hard work and portion control and how many times a day you're eating and just that kind of thing. So
exactly, and I definitely want to touch base on that what you just said, Abbie, because looking down on yourself is a really big thing. And I know personally for me, I've done it to myself. I've looked down at myself, and it's really because of stereotypes and what the media puts out there. It makes you feel like you're not good enough because you're not a size 6 or a size 2. And I feel like that's really overrated. I mean, there's so many people in the United States and all over the world that are different sizes, and they're all beautiful in their own skin. And I don't think that God, meant for us to look the same. I mean, if there was never any different people or never different looks or never different skin colors, I mean, then the world would be boring. So I want to give that little message out to my ladies. Anyone else?
Not everyone is going to be the same size. So you can't expect to look like the girl on the magazine or anything like that because you're you. So you have to worry about your size and what makes you healthy.
Yep.
I want to add on too.
All right.
Okay. I think going back to your mental state earlier, that a lot of people get in that state of mind that they can't lose weight and they can't get healthy, but you can. Like, you can just get out and even walk an hour a day. And I think people would be amazed at the results you get, because I exercise every day. And like Abbie said, she said that live in one of the heaviest counties. Like, Houston was just voted the #1 fattest city. So I think that it's huge and it's a big problem.
Definitely. And schools have cut out the education programs, and my school is one of them, which really sucks, but it really does hurt, because at the time that was really what I was getting for exercise, because it's really hard being in high school. It's so hard to keep up with your books and your social life and the internet and everything else that you have to do in your normal life. But even if that is cut out of your school, that's still no excuse for you not to exercise. You definitely can get out and take that 30-minute walk. I take a 30-minute walk. I definitely think you should try that.
With technology being so popular right now, people aren't taking the time out to exercise, so they're spending more time sitting in front of a TV or sitting in front of a computer. Exercising can be really fun, because today me and my dad went out hiking, and it was amazing because I got to see nature while exercising and getting fresh air. So there are ways for you to enjoy exercising.
I definitely agree with you on that, Tweety. I mean, and also when you're exercising, add a little music, get some pop in there, or whatever type of music that you enjoy. Music definitely can keep you on that road of wanting to exercise, because you don't notice that you're exercising if you're dancing around your house. You don't even notice that you're exercising, but you are. And because the music is blocking out you really focusing on that you're exercising, you don't even notice that you just got a 30-minute exercise in just by dancing or doing the Wii. So, try adding a little music to that as well, and it could get you a great exercise.
I have lost 16 pounds in like the past month or two, and the only thing I've been doing is jumping rope and hula hooping and like running. Like, that's all I've been doing, and like it's just been peeling off pretty much. So hey, if you want to have fun, go back to your childhood and start jumping some rope again, or just hula hoop around while you're watching TV, or just have fun with it.
Definitely. I think I might try some of those, Abbie.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I need to drop me about 5 to 10, okay? But yeah. All right. Anyone else have anything to say on this topic?
I think Americans think the more the better. Like the big size cups of soda, and the bigger the sandwich the better. And for some reason, when the bigger the sandwich, the cheaper it is. So of course people are gonna go into it and buy it. And junk food is a child's favorite food, so of course the parent is gonna go and like, okay, well, this is a cheap lunch, why not buy my son a huge 3-layer burger and fries and a diet soda. Parents, diet soda does not make the difference, neither for you or for your child.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Hey, Tryneal, can I touch on something you said earlier?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever I do end up at a fast food restaurant, I make sure, first of all, I'll always get water. I don't get any kind of soda. And whenever I order my meal, I make sure to get anything with greens in it. So salad or grilled chicken or something like that. Because you don't want to put all that fried food in your body, because it'll just slow you down.
Okay, all right. I definitely agree with you on that. I'm definitely trying to change certain things that I eat as well when I go to fast food restaurants. Instead of getting, a burger and fries, cut off the fries and just get a burger, and maybe sometimes I get soda, sometimes I get water, sometimes I get juice. It all depends on what I want at the moment. So I'm definitely cutting back as you are doing. Tweety?
I think it's really important to I guess I wouldn't say reward yourself because it's not necessarily good for you, but do it in a way that you're not eating it every day. So if you eat healthy every day, and maybe once a month you can go to a fast food restaurant, and that will definitely make a difference.
Exactly. Eating in moderation. That's what my mom calls it. Eating in moderation. Well, thank you for listening to that first subject. Now it's time for us to move on to the second subject. Something a little bit more fun, which is called How to Get a Guy to Notice You. Alright, so yes, girls, I know we all strive to get guys to notice us. You know, the cute ones, the tall ones, basketball players. I mean, any type of guy that you're interested in. But we all know sometimes that can be a little bit hard because we don't exactly know what guys are thinking. So, what do you think about that, Tweety?
I personally don't look for guys to catch, for me to catch their attention, because I feel like I need to focus on what I'm doing, my education, my business, my family. I have to worry about that stuff, and that stuff, that relationship things can wait.
Definitely. I like what you said about that, Tweety. Cassidy?
If you're trying to get a guy to notice you, you could just walk up to him and just do a little dance or something. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think you should always be yourself. You shouldn't change yourself for anyone. And I think if you want a guy to notice you, he'll notice you being yourself and being true to yourself, and that'll always find its way.
Definitely. I think real is the deal. Being who you are is the perfect way to get a guy to notice you, because he's noticing who you really are instead of you putting on some front trying to be what he wants. Just be yourself and the perfect guy will come up that likes you for who you are. All right, Lauren?
I think guys nowadays are too chicken to come up with the girls. So if you want a guy to get to notice you got to go up, strike up a conversation. They're human beings too. It's not going to be a big deal. If they turn you down, then they're not interested. Maybe it's intimidating that oh my gosh, this girl is talking to me. Why, but just give it your best shot. Be yourself. Like you guys said, be yourself. Go up to them, introduce yourself. If they like you, they like you. Maybe you'll hit it off. If they don't, there's more fish in the sea.
Exactly. I definitely believe in, if you want something, basically go get it. I think what Lauren said was absolutely perfect. But at the same time, sometimes with, what my mom taught me is the guy should make the first move, as a gentleman. He should come up if he's interested in you. You don't want to make yourself look like you're just all in his face, rushing him to come at you, and he might not even be interested. So make sure you don't, get all in his face a little too much. But, stand back, be a lady, be respectable. And if he likes what you look like and, wants to strike up a conversation, he may just come to you. Sasha, what do you think?
How to get a guy to notice you? I am completely clueless. I don't know, look cute, be friendly, don't be stuck up, be approachable in a good way.
Yep.
Not in a other way.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows what I'm talking about, so be approachable in a good way, be cute, be polished, be nice, and take it from there.
All right, Abbie?
This is a great topic, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. I bet girls across America right now are just rolling their eyes at us oh, everybody always says that. Be yourself. Approach him. Let him come to you. I mean, those are the typical, those are the typical, ways to get a guy to notice you. But honestly, what I do to get a guy to notice me is I kind of ease my way into it. And I'll talk to some of his friends and find out what he's interested in, and then I'll go make conversation, so it's not just hey, I'm Abbie, and then him tell you your name, and then it's just awkward, conversation. But yeah, but basically, I've had more guys who have been interested in me more so when I am just being myself, when I'm not even trying to get a guy to notice me, as when a guy notices me. You never know who's watching, so just stay true to you the whole time, and just let them come to you, because you'll just draw people in with your confidence.
Exactly,
and just
Abbie.
a sense of knowing exactly who you are. So.
All right, Lauren?
Okay, I think you have to be really careful when it comes to talking to the guy's friends, because guys talk. They talk to each other. So if a guy sees like that you're trying to get at some guy, they'll be like, whoa, that's kind of like stalkerish. Guys have a messed up mind. Like, you could just be like friendly, like talking, and then they'll think something completely different. Like, whoa. So you gotta be careful.
That must be the difference in where we are, because like I know I am from a small town, and it's more fun when it's just like, because then the guy, everybody kind of knows each other anyways, so when you're kind of like, oh yeah, hey, like your friend's cute or whatever, that's just, I don't know, it's different. Like, they don't find it creepy or anything like that.
I've definitely used that at one point of time when I was around, some of my guy friends, and if I liked one of their guy friends, I kind of hang around my guy friend, and the guy that I like would come up, and then, we kind of strike a conversation. First, my guy friend would talk to him, and then I would, and then, we might talk about something funny, and next thing you know, we got that little eye look, and it's like, yep, I'm feeling you, you're feeling me, this is going well. So I think using that approach works fine.
But it is a game. It really is. High school relationships and high school dating is nothing but a game.
It's definitely a cat and mouse.
You gotta know how to play it, and those relationships it makes you like, you'll learn a lot about yourself if that turns into a relationship, and it's fun too. So it's kind of like a game, and it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like a pressure situation. You know what I mean?
We're not getting married, so no one needs to have too much pressure on them. I mean, it's just a high school relationship, we don't know how long it might last, and we might go off into marriage. We all don't know, but it's definitely, like Abbie said, it's a game. It's called the cat and mouse. That's what my mom describes it as. And, you got to get them to want you. It's called playing hard to get, and then they're after you. You give them a little smirk, a little smile, and next thing you know, they're coming after you, and you keep them that way. Keep them begging for more. You don't never want to put too much on them. So, but at the same time, stay yourself. So that's how I do it. That's how I get my guys. Anyone else?
I think that we should ask a guy.
Yeah, definitely.
A guy would be more legit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, so Tweety, you're the fashionista of the group. You know everything there is to know about clothes, shoes, accessories. Girl, you've got it. And we need to know what we need to be putting on to attract, the males.
I think that it's really important to know how you want to dress. You do not want to dress with low-cut shirts or with mini skirts if you want a guy to respect you, because, he's not. He's going to think of you as a hot thing rather than, a lady that he would like to pursue and talk to and eventually marry. So I think it's really important for you to look classy because you'll be treated that way.
Yes, agreed. Very much so agreed with that.
Very much so agreed with me too. Like Tweety said, you don't want to, dress too sexy, I guess, because, you want the guy to come at you wanting you for the right reasons. You don't want him coming at you because he wants you to be his one-night stand, or so he can get it quick and run off or get you pregnant and then you're by yourself. So, you definitely want to dress respectable, but I don't see anything wrong with wearing a cute little short skirt, long as it's not too short and it's gonna, show your underwear or anything, but being nicely respectable, at least to your, knees or a little bit higher. I think that's okay to wear with a cute little top and, keep it sassy, but at the same time, appropriate.
You have to dress well. You have to dress the way you want to be addressed.
Go ahead, Abbie.
I'm sorry. This is just a fun topic.
Yes, it is.
Guys have noticed me more when I am literally wearing like old jeans, like an old t-shirt, or like an old tank top, or like an old sweatshirt, and like boots, and like I'm not trying, but it's like I make it sassy, I guess. I don't know, because I think that if you like overdress, don't let your clothes wear you. Just be careful with the low cut shirts and the short shorts and everything like that, because that does kind of give off the wrong image. Especially the high school boys.
They don't need you to dress that way because they can look at magazines every day and see a girl with short shorts. So they want you to be real, not a cartoon character or an image on a magazine. They want you to be the real you.
I agree with you guys, but I have a disagreement. I think that being sassy and being cute and being young, I mean, there's nothing wrong with showing a little skin sometimes. I'm not necessarily saying boobs or, the back of your bottom or anything, but I think, having sometimes a shorter neckline, showing off some of your neck is okay. Wearing a little bit of jewelry is okay. I mean, I say stay to your personal style. What you love, who you are. I'm definitely somebody very, very sassy. I love tight jeans. I love cute tops, and I love to wear hair and makeup in and feel great about myself. I don't necessarily love wearing sweatpants, but I do every once in a while, every blue moon. But I'm someone that loves to dress up when I get up in the morning. So I say stay true to yourself. If you love dressing up, wearing accessories, looking good, feeling good, you can be respectful and be cute. So that's my take on that. So we want to wrap up this episode. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed every topic that we discussed. I'm Tryneal Addison.
I'm Abbie Emmons.
I'm Tweety Elitou.
I'm Cassidy Smith.
Hi, my name is Sasha Marina.
I'm Lauren Furs.
And this is What Girls Think.
Hey girls, to be a guest on What Girls Think, or to suggest a subject for a future show, go to www.whatgirlsthink.tv. Find us on Facebook at What Girls Think and Twitter at Girls Think TV.